to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we have a Fear the Walking Dead video for you. Our thoughts before the final 6 episodes of Season 8 of the series.
Whew. It has come down to this.
The return of Troy.
The return of Troy.
You think we're going to get the return of Troy right out the gate? We have to. They have to.
Well, no, we if you remember, we did the synopsis for each of the episodes, and I think it's not going to be until the second episode. Episode
way.
8. Yeah. We might get something in the first episode, but I don't think we're not going to get the reveal until like
probably the end of the first episode.
8 or 9 or something like that.
The end of the first episode, we'll get a Troy reveal.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, end of the series, October 22nd. I do have to mention AMC is doing a 2-part series finale. So episodes 11 and 12 will play on the same night, November 19th. Do not know right now if it is releasing early for AMC Plus. So the second half of the series, except for the premiere will release at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and then the subsequent episodes will release early on AMC Plus, like they did with Daryl Dixon, like around 3 a.m.
What's the runtime?
Not sure about the final 2 episodes since they're playing them back to back. They might not release it early. They might just want it all done at the same time at normal time. But if we hear, we'll mention something on our social media. But
what's the runtime
of the? It's a 2-hour series finale.
Did we get that episodes. Did we get that with the flagship?
Flagship was not a 2-hour series. It was a little bit longer, but it wasn't like a 2-hour finale. No.
Yeah.
It was like maybe an hour and a half or something like that. But so yeah, guys, we're going to be getting the return of Troy. Very interesting. Gets hit in the head with a hammer, gets a dam collapsed on him, but
survives.
The water rushes him out, and he survived. He's fine. Very interested to see that. We know that he is all about vengeance right now. He wants to take. In some teasers, he's mentioned to Madison that he wants to take. He says that you took everything from me. I'm just wanting to do the same to you. So he wants to take Padre. We have to find out why he has Alicia's arm. We'll get into the Alicia's stuff in a minute, but seeing Madison returning as the leader, bringing that back is very awesome. Getting our OG characters back together.
That's what I'm excited the most about is Madison's return as the leader and a focus on the characters that were there in the beginning. Not necessarily all of the characters, not necessarily, some of the characters didn't develop until later seasons, but Madison's a big one. Troy obviously is a big one.
Strand, Daniel,
I might be
Luciana,
in the minority here, but I'm glad that we're getting a season or a stretch of episodes without Morgan, honestly.
Yeah,
I hate to say that.
No,
and that's nothing against
I'm there with
Lenny
you.
James.
Lenny James, yeah.
That's nothing against him. That's nothing against the character. I don't know. I want fear. It was
time.
Fear. Yeah.
It was time.
Yeah.
I'm glad they did it that way. And, there was a lot of fans that were fine with Morgan for a while, but then afterwards it was like, this show should just be called Morgan and Friends.
Yeah. It's just kind of annoying after a while.
It was, we went through a lot of turmoil thinking that they were going to push Alicia farther to the leaders, and they really pushed her down, and it pissed a lot of people off, including us. We like Morgan. We do love Morgan, but the way that they sent him off was time because they brought Kim Dickens back for a reason, and that is to end this out with the Clarks.
Yeah.
We're missing one Clark, but hopefully we'll see her. Well, we're missing 2, but we can't, yeah.
3.
Well, let's talk about it.
4.
We put a poll out there on our social media on X, previously known as Twitter. Will we get the reunion we all want? Will Alicia finally reunite with her mom? What do you think?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I think they've. I haven't heard anything, guys. So just a warning that
we don't hear spoilers.
I don't do spoilers. Jarrell doesn't. I think it'd be such a disservice not to have that scene.
Yeah.
And I know I've said that before with Rick and The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot in The Walking Dead either. So,
but this is different. There is no show planned.
They're not doing spinoffs.
Yeah.
They've said that they said this about The Walking Dead, but the showrunners did say that this will be basically a definitive ending, a closing. They are closing out each character's arc in these final
until
6 episodes.
Gimple gets his plan of reuniting everything.
Exactly. Yes.
No, but it makes sense because it lines up with Dwight and Sherry going back to the sanctuary, right? That makes sense now because that's a storyline that they've always talked about.
Yeah.
That we need closure on.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do that, then you gotta bring Alicia back.
Yeah, and some of the fans. We've had some comments recently, and actually, even on our poll, they were like, unless she filmed it when she was done originally, it'd be hard to not see anything that was leaked out. Because I saw stuff showing up on social media about Carol returning to Daryl Dixon. They leaked footage of her filming. It'd be hard to believe, unless it's going to come out, before the final episode, that there have been no leaks of Alicia Debnam-Carey filming anything for returning for any type of reunion at all. I don't know.
I would be shocked, right? That I would be shocked if it happened and it didn't leak. Because AMC has a very bad track record of leaks. So therefore, I would agree. It would almost had to have been done before she left.
Which made sense during her final episode.
Because Kim Dickens was back, wasn't she?
Not quite yet, but
almost.
They could have. They knew they were bringing her back, so they could have filmed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I'm not sitting on the edge of my seat hoping that we get it, because we were already disappointed from The Walking Dead. So yeah, I don't know.
Did you see what you did?
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see what happens, but I can't wait to see the reunion between Madison and Strand when they first finally reunite with each other. I know that Strand's going to have an ultimatum because Troy's people have gone to him and said, we want you to bring her in, blah blah blah, and eventually he does. And we've kind of seen a scene in the trailer where they're kind of held hostage, and that's where we get the reveal of Troy.
I'm excited for the Daniel and Strand conversations.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because those two have been like through hell and back.
They really have.
They have gone from wanting to kill each other to trusting each other, not trusting each other, and now
Strand shooting him in the face.
and now after what Strand did, Strand
will definitely have his redemption from the tower. And
do you think we'll see all of our characters?
Well, I hope outside of our main characters. So you think we're going to see
Reverend?
Rabbi?
Or Rabbi, sorry.
Rabbi? Doubt it.
Wendell?
Wendell and Sarah? God, I hope so, but doubt it, because I haven't seen anything in the trailers showing them at all.
How can you do that, though? How can you have closing out of a show?
They have never shown some characters ever again. Like those kids?
Yeah, but those were side characters.
They built a story around those kids.
I know, but those...
and then they're never to be seen again.
I get you, but that's different.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I hope so. I really do. And then the main question...
Charlie.
Yes. Is she alive? Did she survive or not? Yeah, I don't know. I really hope that we do see the Reverend. I'd like the actor anyway, and there hasn't really a lot to his story, but if they have him in a couple shots in the end, great. Definitely Sarah and Wendell. I mean, those two, such great characters, and I wish they could have built more on top of them. But one character I hope that makes a comeback and maybe helps them was the bounty hunter's brother.
Yes,
that would be cool.
Didn't he say a quick comment I'll be back or something like that?
Yeah,
it was a quick comment. But
that'd be cool.
That one I don't think we'll see.
And then also the what's her face? The girl, the black girl. I can't remember her name. Dwight and Sherry helped her out. Like her father was her father was like an ex-wrestler, boxer, or something like that. That'd be cool. Yeah. So I hope we do. I mean, Fear has had a bad track record of introducing us to characters, and then we never see them again. It sucks. It sucks because they're intriguing characters, and then you get pumped about it, and then you never see them again. You're just like, what was the point?
Some of them were really good too.
Yeah, some of them are really good. A lot of people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say a lot of people wanted that one black girl that met Alicia. She had that freaking like pickaxe or whatever. She was cool,
Yeah,
dude.
she was cool.
Never again.
I wanted some of the people from the Althea tapes.
Oh yeah, the Althea tapes. Yeah, those were some cool people. Those
Honestly, some of those characters are pretty sweet. There was a excessive compulsive girl. I forgot her name.
I forgot to.
But well done.
Check out our playlist. We got
the
them.
actress was amazing in that.
Yeah.
And she even references that she's a part of the group.
Yeah, she does. And then those
And then nothing.
Those were just little like webisode
Yeah.
spin-offs, but I wish they could have incorporated something with them. But
At least one.
At least one. So one thing I know that I think will happen, Troy will not survive.
Dude, you think?
No. There's no way. There's no way they're going to bring back Troy. You see how Troy wants to take everything away from Madison because of what she did to him.
What if the daughter theory is true?
And if that little girl's his daughter, that'd be interesting. But I think he's still going to die.
We should probably give some context.
Context, yes. So from the trailers and teasers that we've seen this little girl with Madison and Daniel kind of in the when they're in the snowy parts of the scenes. And it's just this little girl. And we kind of saw in the trailer where Madison is yelling at this girl saying, "Where's my daughter?" So I'm wondering if this girl has any details as to maybe she went to the tower because she heard the radio and that's how she found Alicia. But a lot of fans are theorizing, could this be Troy's daughter? And Madison is going to use her to get more information from Troy about Alicia, because I'm sure Troy has probably said Alicia is dead without proof. He has her arm thing, but you can't prove it from that because if you don't see a body, no one's gone until they're gone, as we know.
Well,
I don't know.
And another thing is like the line that he says where you took everything from me. Yes, of course you could make that comment to the parallels of she took the ranch, she killed his father, his brother,
But he destroyed the ranch.
but
himself.
he did that too. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. His brother.
So is he referencing you took everything from me as in she's the leader of Padre who took his daughter prior to Madison getting there?
Oh, I didn't think about that aspect. Interesting. Yeah, that can make sense.
Right. So Padre already had his daughter prior to Madison, and now I mean, obviously he's got bad history with Madison, but it doesn't help that Padre,
Well, I don't know, because her message said Padre has fallen. Come here now, and it's going to be the place that you want to be at. I don't know. It's Troy. Who knows? But I don't think he will survive.
But let's say that's true. Does the daughter aspect make him likable enough to where you'd want him to survive? Well, I think you want him to survive no matter what. I do.
I just don't know if it'll fit. I think like he has to go to finally just put closure to it all.
Yeah.
Or if he does stay alive, she'll exile him somewhere else. Like, never come here again. Take your daughter, if it is his daughter, and get the hell out.
Do you think we see Troy do the blood and guts trick that Nick that Nick taught him?
That Nick taught him?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be cool. No, I want somebody to do the whisperer face. I want somebody to do that and figure that out in that universe, in their timeline. Do the whisperer face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just from the synopsis of stuff that we've read in this season, we're going to be getting some good stuff. A lot of stuff, we're going to get Dwight and Sherry, a lot with Madison, of course, with Strand and Daniel and everything. AMC said, the showrunner said they're making this full circle. They're making a closure ending, basically. So
the Dwight and Sherry stuff really intrigues me, mainly because June's going with them.
June's going to be with June's going to be with them because we've seen Dwight and Sherry,
yes,
I believe, at their old house.
Yes, which means they're going to have to provide some context to June.
Yeah.
About what happened.
Yeah. They're going to tell her about Negan.
Yes.
Why was he walking around with a bat with razor wire on it? That was just his thing. What happened? So he burnt your face, Dwight?
And you were his wife?
It wasn't his.
Aren't you Dwight's wife?
Yeah. So Negan was was with you and multiple other women? What kind of weird thing was he running? Running, take half your shit's what he was running. But yeah, we'll definitely get that. I can't wait to see June, like, if she's with them in the sanctuary, like, she'd be like, you guys lived here? Like, well, just imagine it longer to go with no dead walkers, and it looks a lot better and nicer. Yeah. So that'd be, so, we've seen them make it back that far. And then we see also them fighting. We see Dwight and June fighting with our group against Troy's horde of walkers coming into Padre. So I think what we said before is I think that Dwight and Sherry want to finally get some closure on Negan that's been in their minds for so long. So they go back to the sanctuary. They do whatever they want to do. They decide they want to stay together. They had a tragedy of losing their son.
Do you think that's
and then
right out the
something
gate?
goes in the radio that, hey, Padre's getting attacked. They get back there, however far it is from where they are to Sanctuary and back. They'll skip timelines to do it.
Do you think that's right out the gate?
What?
Dwight and Sherry. What synopsis was that on?
That's
2?
I can't remember what episode it was. I think it was a couple episodes in where we get that. Maybe episode 8, maybe episode 9, maybe 10 regarding Dwight and Sherry. So... Yeah. No, I think the beginning, from what I remember in the synopsis, I think the beginning of it is Madison is going to reunite or come across. It was something about Strand coming across an old friend that's threatening his survival or way of life. That's Madison coming back in the picture, and then also Troy, telling Strand, or his people telling Strand that they want Madison.
Yeah.
So he's going to make that decision. So I think a lot of it's going to be Madison trying to find the parents. Coming in contact with Strand, figuring all this stuff out. Then they're going to get captured by Troy's people. They see Troy again, and then they're going to do everything they can to fight Troy. Troy's going to have the horde to do the whole thing again like he did with the ranch, and battle to the end, and then reunion time. And
reunion time.
And what are they doing for the future? Is Padre going to be able to? Are they going to be able to stay in Padre after this horde of walkers rolls right through and they're going to rebuild? Or, not that Madison will go back to the stadium, but I think Padre's the end game.
Padre's the end game.
Yeah. And then, what are other characters going to do? Are the characters going to stay? Are Dwight and Sherry going to then say, hey, we helped you out, we love you guys, but we're heading back home? Do you think Dwight and Sherry will head back home?
No, I think Dwight and Sherry stay.
Yeah.
I think the whole reason for going to the sanctuary is to put that past behind them and to move forward. If they don't stay in Padre, they're going on their own.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
And guys, Padre being the end game kind of gives more evidence to Alicia returning, because that's what Alicia wanted, was Padre.
Yeah, she stayed behind because the announcement that she put out there about the don't come to the tower, the reason that she stayed was for anyone who was coming to the tower from that message, she was going to divert them and tell them about Padre.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just all depends on, is she... We assume she's alive.
It's happening.
But, yeah.
It's happening.
They haven't seen a body. No one's gone until they're gone.
If it's not happening, then you guys will get an awesome reaction from us. The finale.
I'm gonna throw something at the fucking camera.
I hope not.
And
it's
the
your
reaction,
phone.
yeah, the reaction will end abruptly. Yeah, so super excited, guys. I think one thing we will probably start doing, or I'll probably say, well, I don't know if I want to say probably, I think we want to start doing, is reacting to the older seasons.
Yeah.
Because when we started this channel, we were more doing reviews, and I think when we started the channel, I think we were already we did season 3, and then season 4 after that, and we really didn't start reacting until season 6, I think. So we would love to go back and rewatch the older stuff. Everything now is on AMC Plus, all the seasons, so we don't have to worry about, before Hulu owned the rights.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to get another streaming service just for that, but now it's on AMC Plus, we're good to go. So
I think it's on more than AMC Plus now.
I
think Max has it.
Max might have it as well. Yeah. So, but either way, it's something that we might want to do as well. So
for sure, guys.
But yeah, this series coming to an end. I mean, it's been a wild ride.
I can't believe it's already here Sunday.
I know. It's been a wild ride, though. I mean, we've gone through some really good seasons. We've gone through some really bad seasons.
I'm going to say more bad than good.
Yes.
It might be pretty close to tied.
1, 2, and 3 were great. 4 and 5 were terrible. 6 was better because that was the introduction of Teddy.
That's the only
7.
That's the only thing that made it better, though.
7 was a disaster, and 8 has been up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
All I got to say is beer bottle balloon.
Oh, I love beer bottle balloon.
No, dude. That's you know the saying, "Jump the shark."
Yeah.
Right there.
You know that thing. You know it was all real. It wasn't CGI.
Was it Jim? Was that the guy, Jim?
Jim, yeah, with the beers. And
Cool
stuff,
character.
So, yeah, very cool.
I like the character.
Yeah, very cool.
Not the beer bottle balloon.
Yeah. I do know one scene that Josh would love to see, but I don't think we want to see it. Josh still wants Madison to blow Charlie's head off. Did I say that wrong?
No, you said it right. It's just when you said Madison blow, thought we were going in a different direction.
No. He wants to see Madison destroy Charlie for what she did, but she doesn't deserve it.
Kind of over that, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't. It won't fit anymore.
No, not at all.
I mean, she really if she's
still alive.
That's the thing.
If she's still alive and everyone around Madison is just simply not telling her and we're not finding that out, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Well, here's a question. Do you hope that Madison does learn the truth about Nick?
I do.
Or do you think that it should be left out there? You know, she doesn't know any details. As far as, Morgan didn't tell her anything. Morgan just said that he died. He was shot. He did not give details as to who did it. So it's in Madison's eyes, he was shot. That's end of story.
If she's dead, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, even if either dead or alive, doesn't matter.
Alive.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be a nice scene. Like if it was like Charlie and her death. She's dying from radiation, and they finally get to see her. Maybe she'll confess, and
then she just blows her head off.
Or so she doesn't turn.
No, I would think that June or Strand or someone would explain to Madison that Alicia accepted Charlie after that.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I forgot about Madison reuniting with June and his sons too.
Yeah, and then after hearing that, I would think that Madison would be a lot better, around Charlie, or at least accept the fact that. She's made amends as much as she can. Yeah. And then blows her head off.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with that finale.
I don't think we're going to get anything with Charlie. I really don't. I think they're going to bury it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're going to say she died.
Yeah, they might have something. Maybe if it's a flashback in a sense.
They might cut to June putting flowers on her grave or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see, guys. But yeah, let us know your final thoughts ahead of the Fear the Walking Dead final 6 episodes starting this Sunday. And then stay with us for our reactions, teaser, our breakdowns, and other theories and stuff as we finish up this series. So let us know your thoughts, and we will see you guys soon. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're up.
We're up.